Jeanette and all of us deserve an apology.
Actress Alexa Nikolas, who played Nicole Bristow, Lynn Spears' best friend, on the Nickelodeon show Zoey 101, staged a protest outside of Nickelodeon's Burbank, California headquarters on Thursday. I'm Adam Andrews with Where Are They Now? Let's talk about Alexa Nikolas, shall we? So first things first, let's talk about this protest. The now 30-year-old former child actress called out numerous Nickelodeon execs who have been accused of mistreatment of the actors who appeared on set. As for Alexa's personal feelings, she said that she, quote, didn't feel safe on the set of the show Zoey 101, which ran from 2005 to 2008. The actress posted a 15-minute video on her Instagram account, Match the Source, during her, quote, Slime Time Live protest at, quote, Nickelodeon. She leads the video with a good trigger warning before jumping through each protester holding up different signs. The first one asking the company how many NDAs and going with the slogan of, quote, silence is violence, end quote, about the company shushing their actors with non-disclosure agreements. Other subsequent signs read, quote, is Nick a predator, and, quote, how many predators? Specifically, the actress seemingly called out iCarly and Zoey 101 series creator Dan Schneider. She referred to Schneider as, quote, the creator of childhood trauma, end quote, talking about examples of unfair treatment she underwent with Schneider. I did not feel safe around Dan Schneider while I was working at Nickelodeon. Another sign called for investigations of Schneider's bakery. But Schneider was not the only one mentioned in the video and protest. The former child star also called out Ezel Channel, John Crickfalusi, and Jason Michael Handy at the protest, all of which used to work for the network and have since been accused of misconduct, the Channel and Handy even being convicted. Ezel Channel, a now registered offender, was found guilty by a jury in 2009 of misdemeanor battery and a felony. He was jailed for 6 months in Los Angeles County Jail, as well as sentenced to serve 16 months in state prison over the felony count, although it was later thrown out over lack of evidence. In 2004, Jason Michael Handy was jailed for 6 years after pleading no contest to 2 felony counts, one of lewd acts and one of distributing explicit material by email. He also pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor charge of exploitation. He was released from prison in 2009 and was forced to register as an offender in North Carolina. She also called out former Nickelodeon executives Sharon Lieblein, who was in the room as one of the things happened, and also criticized Alexa for crying at 12 or 13 years old, and Seema Zargami, the CEO, who did nothing at all to help, labeling both of these people as enablers of the goings-on at Nickelodeon. And nearer to the end, she also called out Fred Savage, who was a director on Zoey 101. In March, Savage was let go from ABC's reboot, The Wonder Years, following an investigation into misconduct allegations relating to inappropriate behavior and verbal outbursts throughout the production. All the while, Nikolas was holding her own sign that read, quote, Nickelodeon did not protect me. She added, quote, what we're seeing here is a bunch of professional execs at Nickelodeon who did not protect the children on set. Nikolas said in the video, quote, children on Nickelodeon were not safe, at least when I was on it. She insisted that she's not sure if Nickelodeon have changed anything since, but they haven't apologized for the way she or anyone else that's criticized the company were treated. She hopes the company can redeem itself, but it has not announced any action that will be taken. The caption that accompanied the Instagram video read, if you are a survivor, you have until December in the state of California to get justice. Doesn't matter what year it happened, if you feel the time is now for you, then call 1-800-ITS-TIME for legal advice so you can begin that process. Nikolas's comments and protests came after the network's been under heavy fire since Jeanette McCurdy, who starred on iCarly as Sam Puckett, released a memoir titled I'm Glad My Mom Died, in which she spoke out about her time at Nickelodeon and about alleged mistreatment from higher-ups at the company. McCurdy wrote in her memoir that she was, quote, photographed in a bikini at a wardrobe fitting and, quote, encouraged to drink alcohol by an intimidating figure, which she referred to as, quote, the creator. I'm assuming that's Schneider. She also said she received unsolicited texts from a higher up at the company and that after the show was cancelled, the network offered her $300,000 to keep quiet about everything that had happened, but she turned that down. But back to Alexa Nikolas. Alexa is certain there's zero chance she'd ever attempt to patch things up with Nickelodeon, or her former co-star Jamie Lynn Spears. Tension between them started years ago when they were still working together, and apparently it's only worsened with time, especially with what Jamie Lynn Spears had to say about their feud in leaked pages from her book, Things I Should Have Said. In the leaked pages, Jamie Lynn recalled never being on the same page as Nikolas when they worked together on Zoey 101, claiming that after hearing rumors about herself, she was allegedly told that Nikolas was the one behind the comments. One example was Nikolas allegedly claiming that Jamie Lynn smelled bad, which led the actress to leave the set humiliated and sad. Another one was when extras had been told that she had lice, which caused her to go to her sister Britney Spears, who apparently visited the Zoey 101 set to talk with Nikolas, which is when everything stopped. I was pretty surprised to see her lying up a storm in there. I recently thought we were fine after she tried to use me in her Zoey 101 music video to make herself look better after I finally came out about what happened to me while on set / being left out once again during the reunion reboot ploy. Alexa had also said about the things in Jamie Lynn's book, quote, "She never addressed anything that she mentioned in the book to me personally because she knows everything she's saying is a total lie, and I would have called her out on that, one-on-one. It's sad to see someone not change after all these years. Nothing that she said in her book about me actually happened." Nikolas finished the Instagram post saying all this with, quote, "I wish I could go back in time and tell my 12-year-old self that you are actually extremely lucky to not have a friend like her. You're way better off without her. You don't need toxic people in your life like that, and you deserve better. And that's the truth on that. I don't mind saying all the things I should say for free." Jamie Lynn liked this nice and lengthy post. Ooh, passive aggressive. Nice, we like that. Alexa then later shared a meme of a gaslighter with the caption, "Gonna tell my kids this was Jamie Lynn Spears," end quote. She also posted scenes of her character Nicole from Zoey 101 in which she says, "No tears are coming out, I cried myself dry. That's so sad." Apparently there was also a time that Spears tried to reach out to her former co-star, to which Alexa said, quote, "I want absolutely nothing to do with it." Typical move for a bully to play the victim card / gaslight others while straight up lying. I responded to her and said, "Please do not send me anything and please stop contacting me." End quote. In 2006, following the conclusion of the second season of Zoey 101, Nikolas exited the series following the clearly numerous fights and incidents with Spears. Her character Nicole was then written out of the series. After leaving Zoey 101, Nikolas has had an okay time as an actor, going on to guest star on various other television series, most notably The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Judging Amy, ER, Without a Trace, Criminal Minds, and Heroes. In 2011, she appeared in the film Red State as Jessie, as well as on Family Guy, or at least her voice appeared as additional voices. Nikolas has also appeared in 3 episodes of the television series The Walking Dead, with her character Haley being introduced in November 2012 before being killed off in February 2013. Also in 2012, Nikolas starred as Willow in the comedy horror film Detention of the Dead. As for her personal life off the screen, Nikolas married Canadian electronic musician Mike Milosh in 2012, splitting up with him in 2016. Now fast forward to May 2020, and Nikolas announced via her Instagram that she was pregnant with her first child with her boyfriend at the time, Michael Gray, who she would go on to marry on July 26, 2021, and which took place at Crystal Lake and Angeles National Forest in Southern California. She also confirmed the birth of their kid in November 2020. Beginning in 2022, Nikolas has founded and now leads the organization called Eat Predators, which seeks to call out alleged predators and networks and advocates for survivors of mistreatment. But my friends, that is all the information I currently have for you regarding Alexa Nikolas, her recent protest against Nickelodeon, and a little bit of the former drama she has been through. But my question to you is, what do you think? I'd love to hear it all. I'm not a journalist nor an expert on all this, so having a discussion down below is encouraged. As always, make sure to drop a like and subscribe here at Where Are They Now? I would really appreciate it. I've been your host, Adam Andrews. Check me out on Instagram at @the_schmadam. And until next time, stay safe and well informed out there, kiddos. Toodles.